worry that you need to be angry at what it's causing. Bottom line.
I'm not aware of kind of what
like an ethnic thing.
What do you mean?
I don't know, because you were saying about a personal...
What I'm saying is it shouldn't be.
Every day.
This is what it's boiled down to. It started from a black man being murdered in North London. That's what started the Hackney riots and stuff. What it's boiled down to now is that we don't ever get justice when a black person gets murdered in police custody. When I say in police custody, it could be in the street. Once I say as a police man, you're detained, you're under arrest, you're in my custody. So once you are now murdered or found dead in my custody, we don't ever see justice. It's always there was a lawful killing, or they could never find the circumstances to the death. Do you get what I'm saying? So now it's happened again. We don't know, or the young people don't know, exactly how they can receive the justice.
I've got a feeling though that the majority of the people who are doing it, they might share a point of view, but they're probably going to go home and they're just going to kind of lord off over YouTube and all that stuff. Not all of them. Some of them probably out here for a cause, but some are probably just kind of milking in the whole glory of it, which is not the right thing.
What it is again is the manifestation of oppression through our family, our mums, our grannies, our granddads, where we always receive we don't feel like the native always receive an injustice people away.
So you're here talking about that. Some of these people are.
You know what? I want to be over there telling them, let's go and ban up the weigh station. That's the people that oppress. That's what I'm saying. But they're not listening. No, that's the system. You went there over there. Go on attack. You wouldn't even know what you want. Taking over the choices. No, not the Orange man. I'm talking about getting it when the West goes. When the West goes, I'm going to tell them when I finish. We're about to be back. And then expect that when we come in, the only way we can take off, went to make them use all our resources. Let's film it trying to get the opinions of people. That's fine, come in. That's what I'm doing now, because when you get a good topic in debate, it's good to show that we can come together and talk. You get what I'm saying? We're not all like our young brothers and sisters. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why I started recording myself. I wish I started recording at the beginning. What are you going to do with the video? That's what I will ask.
I don't want to.
That's why I closed my camera down as well.
It's not my voice, but I do.
That's your skin colour represents. Yeah. The and that your history, what you represent. What happened? What have you got on YouTube? That's not that one. It's what it represents. Do you know how much that happens? In Britain, every single day, where's my son? Where's my son? Year after year. Not one person. It's year after year. It's what that represents. It's the history. The fact of this community is smash up. I said it's not to do with one thing. Every single day, when I step out of my front door and I see a bully van, every single day when I step out my front door and I hand in my CV and now I'm not getting a call back. That's what I'm talking about. It's not this is nothing. Because David Cameron's doing the same thing. You see your taxes that you think you're paying and it's going to community, does it look like it's going to your community? I don't think so. It's going in their back pocket. So they're doing the same thing. So why is it not okay? And that's what I'm saying about how many taxes you do pay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think. I mean, we all pay.
Yeah. How many do you pay? What for? What is the percentage of your pay?
I don't know. I've been in mine, but myself. That's an individual.
What's happening now? Yeah.
Well, that's not going to happen. It's going to raise an issue.
No,
People doing this.
That's
not on their mind, is it?
This is going to. No, consciously it's not on their mind, but subconsciously it's there. As an effect, they're angry. They're born into a situation that they can't help, and do it now. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's their reality. Even though they might not say that they're doing it because they're angry. Oh, I just want a TV. That's not what it's about. That's what it's about. Open your eyes more. And it's this system that feeds that hunger. It's an insatiable hunger for more. When you turn on the TV, they say, you need a TV, you need a car, you need this, you need this. Told that they should have what they can't have. Exactly. And it's okay for everyone standing over there because they've all got jobs over 35 grand a year to go buy it. You get what I'm saying? They can't. They can afford it. Alright. But this is what happens. This is what happens. So before you can get a job, you need to go to school. But to go to school, you've got got to have money. And to have money, you got to have a job. And to get
A good job.
they can't get out. They can't get out. And to learn at school, you need an equal opportunity. And you're not in a classroom.
When we lose people in police custody, we don't get no justice. No justice. Never.
I went to Graveney.
So did I. So did I go to Graveney.
I went to Graveney, and you know, you just got to work hard.
No, you don't. If you go home, hey, listen, my brother. Sorry. Can I say something on that statement? Yeah, but you said you got to work hard. Listen to me, my brother. Let me give you a prime example. This is a true story. It's a true story, yeah? I'm 31 this year. When I was 15, I had an incident in school, yeah? I had a fight altercation with a white person, a white man, in my class a year before. For that year, because of the way I didn't respond, he thought that he could beat me up. So he effectively bullied me for a year. I didn't say nothing. I didn't respond to his taunts and all of that. One day, for the whole day, I don't know what guided me, but every time this white man said something to me in the class, I would tell the teacher. All day, through every lesson. By the end of the lesson, I felt so aggrieved by his behaviour all day, and the teachers didn't put a stop to this. Remember, I told every teacher the minimum of 3 times a lesson. I have not put a stop to it because it's still going on till the end of the day. In the last lesson, I put this guy's head to the table. Because it's taken me to put a stop to it. I've had enough. And I've got a bigger point than this, you know. I've put his head through the table. It's an aggressive action. I didn't want to take that aggressive action, but I thought I had to. Because it's only me. And he's going on and on and on and on. Because he thinks what? He can beat me up. No. Don't worry. I've got to straight away. I want to ask him that for why. Because I've got a white girl. No, wait. I've got to pull in the blade. I've got to remember. When I got home, because of the shit I got with my mother, nothing happened. So I told her the whole story from the whole thing. I got my mum up in the morning, something to put my phone in uniform. By the time she finished my headmaster, my secretary, I was back in gym. I told him, where was my phone? No, I'm not ignoring it. There is that opportunity about it. I'm not ignoring it. The whole lesson. We never think about doing something. We don't want to do you've heard of the Williams. You've heard of Williams. My point now is that on that day, all markets that I filed a report, and my report the whole my year, our whole school report shows that I was and I was unbalanced. No, no, I went through that. Let me you're polarized. Already saying that. Give me a month. I'm polarized. I think you
want to go and learn about it. You go and learn about it.
So you say you have to work out. When you go to school, you work out. When you go to school, and you get what I'm saying? It's black and white, but it is black. This makes a difference, unfortunately. I can work as hard as you and be smarter than you. But if that people don't like me because I'm black, I'm going to get where you get by the time we finish school.
So I was at Gravely, and I don't know if you remember it, but I think in 1999 there was a war going on in Yugoslavia, which is where my parents are from, and I got bullied by a lot of people at school, and I the same way that you were telling your teachers, I would say it to them, but because they were the majority, nothing really happened. It was kind of ignored.
And where was it?
Gravely.
So he's saying he's experienced racism.
Yes, I have. Yeah.
From the black
Believe it. No, not necessarily.
But anyone because you're from Yugoslavia.
Yeah, it's a minority, so it's not.
But still, alright then, but that's from the people,
Do you know what I mean?
from the students within the school.
Yeah.
What about the teachers? Because that is the system.
Well, but I reported it in the same way that you did, and nothing happened.
The students are not the oppression.
No, I know that.
The system is.
But
So the teachers,
I told the teacher.
just want to use.
Yeah.
No, but I'm not talking about just in your everyday living. You get what I'm saying? The teachers are the oppression. Yeah. So if the teachers don't deal with you the same way they deal with me, then that's something else. You get what I'm saying? I'm not getting what you're getting.
The only problem I have with this, and I'll tell you what the problem is. My mum was just off the road going to like a weightlifting club, and my sister was picking her up, and they started throwing things at the car. You know,
Yeah, we
my
don't
sister
agree
was
with that.
scared.
We don't agree with that.
I just think,
We stop that.
if
It's
you've
not
got
about that.
You're not creating
the problem. You and your family don't create the problem. So it's not fair that you get involved.
That's fine, but it's just, you know, stuff like that I just don't like.
I don't agree with that.
I don't like.
That's not cool. Yes, right.
But knowing who I am, knowing my history, knowing where I come from and my culture, I turn it on to educate myself that today, if I'm coming to riot, yes,
Babylon, we have a bond down.
yo, I'm coming to do it to have the biggest of impact on the system, not just the little community.
And that we are trying to show them.
System is not the little community.
But they're not listening, fam.
You have to tackle.
When we got the road.
You see, we see a man.
They got junction, you know. They own this, you know. We could have done this a long time, you know.
Come on, like I said now, and everybody just saying, I'm glad that we call them up. Him carry them up there.
Right here, what's taking place right here?
What you say?
I'm telling you, I've been seeing standing up here.
And that's what I said. She's a police boy, you know.
Hey, the small guy.
Little white man.
Yeah,
Where you come from?
there was a couple other guys taking photos on that
He's a policeman, blood. One white man. He's saying, yo, let's do this. But again, I live in Junction. I've lived in Junction all my life, lad. I don't know you. I don't know your stature, your body weight. I know bare them those that you can't see. You don't. I know you. I don't know you, man.
You'd have to come here.
Oh, God,
Hold on. But you know what? It's better than what we've got today.
You know what? Listen, but the Uncle Toms we've got now are people like 50 Cent. Yeah? Not only they Uncle Tom, they represent something negative. Stop listening to them. Oi! No violence, stop. No violence, stop. Yeah, I told that next brother, don't record them. I told man, don't record them, you know. I see a paparazzi like, I'm saying, listen, you didn't hear what happened in Hackney. You need to go over there, you know, brother. I will take the camera off you. Like, go over there, please. You get me? He moved. Yeah, I told him, loud that. Yeah, loud that.
I'm hearing your experience.
I mean, do you have an idea of what will help them progress? No, I mean, what is your idea? What is your, do you have a plan of it? I mean,
you know what it is? There are so many things that happen, so much effect that individuals are doing. But I think the most constructive evidence is the fact that you're seeing in the living flesh brothers who are talking this talk, thinking this, not that, those people, our young boys having access to people like us is the best thing. Sometimes you can develop it, you can have discussions. It's not about discussion, it's about action. It's about them having role models that they can look at and identify and say, you know what, I can have a better way. But what we need is this, not this. We need this, our interaction. Do you get what I'm saying? As a people, I mean, human race. Not the white race, not the black race.
I don't know what human race. I completely agree with this discussion.
No, but you asked about your idea. That's our idea. What we're doing right now, but on a massive scale. Do you get what I'm saying?
I completely agree. And this communication is always the point. But the only reason why the majority of people have fucked up, the majority of people ran speed, you know, like, the reason why this has happened is because most of the people sitting here watching this are sick of seeing everyone shit in the window. And that was, you know, you're not going to get everyone's opinion based on that. You're going to
get people running scared, you're going to get all this pressure. And the only reason why this has happened is because people were sick of it. And I'm thankful it happened because we met people that fucking weren't willing to actually answer and were willing to discuss shit. Most people over there that are sitting there have no idea that there's people like you guys doing this.
But this is why, so guys that you should go over there and tell them what's going on. Do you get what I'm saying? Spread the word. So what can happen, what can happen is when our people see that we are here talking to you guys and you guys are actually over here, not standing over there like we're just onlookers, you guys are a part of what's happening. Even though, even though we're over here, you're a part of what's happening because you're on this side of the road. They're onlookers. I don't deal with spectators.
Chicken shit in, like, chucking bricks.
What needs to be also said, like I said, even though we look upon this in a very cynical fashion, we look at horror and we look at it in totality.
I don't give them a hope.
I say it's not about race, it's about race. If white people live on unstained system, we live on every single day. You guys will stop by the bathroom. You guys were not well funded in your community. You guys, when you went into school, never had access to a curriculum that represented your needs. You guys went into jobs that wouldn't employ you because of the colour of your skin. How the heck would you not respond? You guys, don't take that. That's a honest answer. In context, you look at what's happening politically. Because this government and this nation still threatened by so-called terrorist action, they went out there straight and they're bombing. But when black people respond to how we're feeling, it's a negative. You come to the mindset. Half of it is not just sensitive. Yes, when you look at it like that, yes, it's just like, what's going on? We don't want it to happen. But what causes it is something that needs to be analysed.
Obviously, people don't do this for no reason.
And for observers, it's not you know what?
You're right.
I mean, and that's why that's part of it.
But I mean, it is. I mean, you've got to admit that. I mean, we get this from people like you guys who are willing to speak, but then you get the majority of. I mean, it's still holidays now. You get the majority of kids who are out of school. They got fuck all to do. They see there's an opportunity to rob some places.
Yeah.
And that's kind of. Well, I think the negative is going to come from all that.
Yeah, that's the negative. But maybe football, whatever it is.
And the football stuff for me as well, to be honest. I think that whole thing is the whole. I just think that, I don't know the answer. I mean,
anything that has a constructive means to an end, you're going to have little pockets of negative outcomes. That's part and parcel, even of warfare. But the bottom line, the way I view the whole picture, when I see these young people here, I don't even look at them as terrorists or yobs. I look at them as potential kings. I look at them as kings that are waiting to be crowned. They're frustrated.
That's what I said, their future us. They're the future us.
If they have the right fathering, the right mentoring, the right guidance, they can channel that. Look, a minute ago, there was a boy with a big, I don't know what he had. I went over to him and I said, I hope you know why you're doing it. He spewed it out. Now, what he did was wrong, but in his head,
he's got the idea right.
It's his adolescence that still carries. He didn't say, okay, let me put it down. His adolescence, I said, I'm still going to take it. But in fact,
it's about the maturity. There is a reason.
I would rather channel that than just be another person across the street on the news. Them yobs. But they're kids. They need to be fathered. Back in Africa, where I am from, we have a proverb that says it takes a village to raise a child. Born in Africa, and I came up here. When I step out of my house, the teacher, another child's parent, headmaster, police officer is able to correct me, and my mum won't feel no way. Collective responsibility. What we do commonly enough, is we look at young people, see them post
and lead them to their own device,
and we just leave them and say, rolling in jail. Yeah, it could be our fault why they're like that, because we're not doing enough connecting, engaging, and bringing solutions.
I think a lot of the kids don't have, they don't have, father figures. That's a big problem. And they become a bit disillusioned.
You underestimate
but if you don't have a father figure, then it's, you're missing out on something.
When the government now on the news, we condone the violence, you're just continuing the division of yourself and the young people. But what do they will come and say,
but where do you draw the line though?
I think the environment
You have to also, because I'm a dad, I'm a father, I've got kids, right? My son, left, right in my life, not every tangent that he throws, sometimes do I have the patience enough to look and actually see that it's genuine. What I'm saying is, where you draw the line is you begin to think in the midst of it, what is causing, what is the root of that frustration? So when I correct myself, when I correct my daughter, I have to appropriate whether I punish my child at that moment, or whether I call my child and like, okay, now I need to teach them something. When they're going on,
That's what a father does.
it's easy to look at it from a physical action. And I hate it. I wish I didn't have to say it.
Yo,
You know what? Prison.
He's out here like that.
So you're not homosexual, but because of my idea that there is hope.
He's out here like that.
Because of one environment, I think they're good kids, but because of the environment, everybody their character. Environment is the only thing that can change a person's character.
I think it's a shame really, because I think, you know, you obviously have points made, or they have a point to make for whatever reason they're upset about, and I think that's what I'm saying when I say, you know, where do you draw the line? Do so much and then you kind of overstep the boundary, and then you know, everyone loses sight of what it is you're actually complaining about. You see what I mean?
Yeah, but this is the thing. They're not complaining about anything. They're at online rage.
There's a reaction.
You're not necessarily conscious of the reaction. So,
which goes back to what you said about and the TV.
These people are not going out going, you know what? I'm going to make a point. I'm going to make a political statement. I'm going to get myself a TV.
But it's for the cause.
And that's what it is. Subconsciously, it's rage. They just don't realise it because it's generation after generation, 10 generations ago, yeah? Their great grandfather was telling them why they were doing it. But nothing's changed. There's nothing changed. You know what? All that's happening is more institutional, it's more systematic, it's more hidden.
But don't you have to try and move on at some
How do you move on?
Don't you?
Because why? How do you move on at some point? I was going to say, how can this country, right? I'm just going to break it down quickly. This country, the reason why it's so bad in the recession is because it relies on all its colonies and imports. Okay? That tells you something. This country was built on institutional racism. Go to the country, colonize them, and exploit them. Now, this is a product of that. Now, if you are trying to get a job, you're get on with your life, and the institution which you're active in are constantly against you, how do you move on? You can't move on. You can have a nice house and a nice car and a nice baby.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that.
Oh, no, that's what I was saying. Yeah. So, even though we're not
the mistake you make, you don't have to be white to not be white to experience racism.
No, but it's easier. You know why? If you close your mouth here and you walk down the street, you're English. If I close my mouth and walk down the street, I'm still black. I'm still black.
Right.
Getting stopped and then you made my belly back.
You know, I'm a simple I don't mind with, you know, don't lie.
He got run out. He's the one that got run out. He got run out. Yeah. Yeah, he got run out. What is he? A fucking a reporter, yeah?
He's an anomaly. It's necessarily. Because you know how hard I've had to work and my family have had to work for me to keep my head above water, for me to stay educated.
But I'm no different. I don't want to say I'm no different. I'm white. My family, no.
I'm not talking about financially. I'm talking about every single day. I'm in my school uniform. I'm 14 years old, and I'm being dragged up by police. Did you ever have to go through that?
I've experienced it in my work.
No, but did you ever have to go through that for being black?
I haven't, no.
No, exactly.
But, you know, called up by police, if it happens to you 3 times a year, it's not a reason to go trash and shop.
More than
3 times a week, bro. 3 times a week, bro. Or maybe 3 times a day. Now it's summertime.
But why don't you
around and harassing young
I know it probably sounds pathetic to you, but why don't you why don't you take out a sister?
What's been done?
I'm going to give you one the perfect example, yeah, of why it will never work.
Even when black people try, look at how long it took Stephen to get. We got that.
No.
Even
I think that whole ignorance is what it was.
That's an example.
Is what it was.
Even when we tried to.
is what it was.
I'm going to give you another example of why the black community will never thrive. I don't know if you've ever heard of an artist called Carla before, a rapper. Anyway, this guy's conscious, he's educated. You know what? As soon as he starts opening his mouth and talking truth and being educated, they shut him down. The industry don't want to touch him. Their music institutions don't want to touch him. Why? Because he's giving people insight. Okay? This country doesn't want people. This country doesn't want people having insight.
Don't you think there's
It's power.
if your point is valid, which everyone's unhappy, that's fine.
Because Martin Luther King, he did it pretty good, and look where we are.
Yeah,
still
but
today.
Martin Luther King, if you want to use him as an example, which I don't think is an insult. He never runs actually.
This is my point.
Yeah.
That's my point. Exactly. I look at him not run today.
Him not ran.
Peaceful protest.
But him peaceful protest.
Oh,
Did it stop anything? No, it didn't.
No, but
What's your name?
Joshua. They call me Extra, man. Yeah? Extra. I want your phone number, everything. We have a link. Yeah?
you know what I'm saying?
Have you got BB?
We need more 20-year-olds like you. Yeah?
I want to
Real talk.
No, I'm saying.
Yeah?
No, but I'm just saying.
No, man. You're on the firm, man. No, you're on the firm, man. Yeah? She's from down there. From shooting, yeah? Got to live in Byron as well.
Is it?
I'm sure he's a fish right now.
I can't get my number now because you get another.
Add me on the baby, though, innit?
I'm going to be stuck. I'm going to snap back. Well, I've got a bit of that.